Hello and good morning, good evening, everybody. Let's see. Yes, it is showing on the screen, and I want to show this one. How are you doing this fine evening? I'm doing pretty well. I need to check a little bit my levels. I think it's fine. So what a week, what a week. Oh, we had a... in the Netherlands, the week is just awful right now, so... but it is what it is, right? Last week we've been working, last few live streams, we've been working on the job listings page, and we'll be continuing on that right now. And yeah, I hope that you will enjoy it, because today we're going to look into the smart filters. So let's have a look at the smart filters itself. We go to my screen, so you should be seeing it right now, and let me pop on my camera. You can see me as well. Hope it all works. I guess it will. Then we jump into CrocoBlock, and we'll be looking for plugins to add, and we want to add the smart filter. So let's see. There's no smart filters in here. And what smart filters allows us to do is filter the listings that we set up last week. So let's activate the plugin. I see that we've already installed it. Now it's active. And here it is, smart filters. So why do we need some smart filters? We need it because of this page. Let's show. Now for the job listings page, we're using JetEngine and we're using Greenshift, and JetEngine is part of CrocoBlock. This is not the page that I was looking for. Where did I put it? I already forgot. This happens when you are a week. You have a week of work again. Is it set in the block settings? Let's see, editor. Did we create a template for it? Now I am all confused. Yes, it is the archive careers. Now I know again. And there we have it. So as we know from our Figma design, let me switch my screen real fast, that I don't show you the other projects I'm working on. Let's close this one. So here we see the designs I've been working on for the at least the concept, the wireframes. And here you see some kind of filters. You can filter by position, place, and hours. And yeah, you need a filter for it. So let's see if we can add it using our custom post types. And the custom post type, we've added the company, education, location, working week, and salary. So perhaps we can also use a salary filter. I don't know how relevant it is, but let's see, right? And let's also put up some music. Music, there we go. And always use, now you see also what kind of music I like to listen. I like this song, by the way, Shadow by Livingston. It's such a nice song that is so dynamic in contrast. So one moment he is very soft, and then he's very hard in his music. So that's really nice. But let's continue. What kind of mood are we in? I usually like to have lo-fi music, stomp music, royalty-free stomp rock. We take this one for this time. Oh no, that's way too loud. Let's go back to the lo-fi music. Yeah, that's way better. So we would like to filter our listings here, and how we can do that is by adding the smart filters. So we go into our smart filter, and then we add a new one the filter name will be careers and default filter. So we can find it later, and we would like to use, let's see, the company. We don't want to filter on company. We want to filter on the location, position, so the title, a custom post type for location, and hours, how much working hours there are, and that should suffice, I guess. Let's see. So we add a select. Do we want to be able to select multiple? Because if you are interested in multiple, like 32 to 40 hours, it doesn't really matter, right? We can make it checkboxes. Let's make it a select box. Wouldn't be, and it will be a JetEngine query builder. Will be for posts, post placeholder, and then for careers, use checkbox, and here's the query variable we would like to use. So we can check the database, which JetEngine query, plain query. Create for multiple fields, key separate them with commas. Ooh. So this is all okay. We want the filter to be in the data source of posts. And with careers, we don't want to exclude or include any by default. Switch JetEngine query. Oh, that grid field key. So this should be the key, right? That we would like to have. Let's go into our taxonomies. Maybe I don't understand how this works. Let's also look in the other ones. Do we need to create a query builder for this one before it works? And does that also need to be showing here? We have a listing already, so right? No more element, loader text, custom query post, terms. I don't see the relevance of using a custom query builder. So we'll be using this one. And then taxonomies. Let's do this one, for example. Comparison equals. Careers, filter label, and active will be fine. Let's update. Can we add multiple ones? This one is careers location. Now, if you do know how to add the careers kind of smart filters, please let me know, because I never used them before. With ATF you have a smart filter, and that feels a little bit easier than this one. Smart filters, called ACF. No, it's not called smart filter. I don't know what's called, but it was a free option at least. Let's reload this one. I see that there's one person looking. Hello, one person. How are you doing? I'm doing fine, thank you for asking. And if you didn't ask, I just answered anyways. Let's see. We'll be adding a smart filter. So let's see. We have a select. Active filters. So, and a select in here. Careers location. Listing grid. We on value changed. Sounds about right. Let's see what happens. View the site. And then we need to go to careers, if I'm not mistaken. And here we have our select box. There. It doesn't really sort by location, and our listing just completely been destroyed. What? I do like that these are the post title, but it's not what I want to select. So how can I make it so it will select the right taxonomies? Do we need to select taxonomies? Could be so. Placeholder, career, location, e.g. Eindhoven, that's the city where I live. Very label should be location, because people do know that this is about careers. No, just refresh the page. Italy. Ah, there we go. But our listings gets destroyed. Should we ask the Crocoblock team why this is happening? Oh, this is real bad. Italy. And then we select Netherlands. And then Italy is selected again. Some things are changing, but others aren't. And has that to do with how we set up these career listings itself? So if we go to listings, do we need something else? You reuse dynamic text in there. This is also dynamic text. We need something else to get the if we do use the meta, dynamic meta. So which one did we get? Taxonomy, value, careers, and then careers company. So let's do that again. We go to postage data. We select careers. No, it's taxonomy, but not terms. Taxonomy, careers. I guess it is terms. Let's refresh the page and see if it works. Italy, so it is the company name, and now it should be buzzing. If it works. Italy, and now selecting Netherlands. Buzzing pixels, so that one works. So there is an issue with the normal dynamic text, I guess. That it doesn't change. So we can delete that one. The only thing is that we need to change the font size in here. And then we can duplicate. And then let's see, which one did we select here? We select careers location, and that's something we can change as well. Careers location. Then we delete that one. And in here we have now selected the image with the dynamic item image as well. So select the dynamic image then in this case. This fonts. Oh, not what I wanted. let's move it in there, select our image, and within our image we want to use the featured image of our careers. So now that's there again. I want this to be full width, so that should be fine, and with the aspect ratio of 16:9. Sometimes talking in another language is very hard, but we'll manage. Let's see, cover, and then for a border we'll add a rounded border so it rounds up nicely. Aha. And let's refresh the home page again. There is our information in. If we use Italy, it will select Italy, the Netherlands. Will it change or will it not? Yes, everything has now changed. And it's good, but also bad. Because we lose our styling as well. Why does this happen? Do we need another kind of way of doing this then, or something? Let me quick check. Is still from the same? Yes, it is. The music is from the same guy, so that's fine. Why does it jump between different? I don't know. This I would guess this shouldn't happen, but it does happen here. I will debug this in my off time, and let's add other filter options for now. So we will be adding another dynamic filter. So now we have careers locations and we understand how this works. So we add a new one and we call it careers position. And this should be a search by custom. And we want to search by default search. That word field key. Taxonomy. Plain query variable. We would like to only search on the career's name. So can we do that by selecting the post type in one way or shape or form, like this, post type slug? I don't want to use the default search, because if we have other pages, it is not relevant to show up here. So let's see if we can do this. Careers. Job name. Careers position. And we have careers. Let's see if it works. Now, if this is the first time looking at the videos that I'm making, I'm just trying to figure out how JetEngine works. So this is also for me a experiment. Is JetEngine something I would like to use in the future? Because I think the options they have is very powerful, but how does it integrate with Greenshift? Because I'm working with Greenshift a lot of times, so I'm just wondering how that will work. And that's also what we're seeing here. And see that there's also a JetEngine kind of thing. We have a flexible container and a section. Are those the ones that we need to use? And else we have an issue with our listings. Let's look at that later. So for smart filter, we will be adding a search. So just below there, we will filter. We need to refresh the page, of course. Let's see. Select, there it is, careers position. Then we can use apply filter. Maybe we can group those together in a nice container and set it to flex like this. And I would like to have some column gap too. Maybe 1 rem is enough. And let's hit save. I don't like that this one is tagged. Can we set it in another way? Additional providers enabled. Show filter label. Let's see how it looks on the front end, right? So it doesn't search for the job titles. Ah, this is killing me. I see that the title isn't updating well. Marketing and web creator. And the filter doesn't work. So let's change that the title at least is getting the right text and these ones as well. Because that should be happening. So let's add a metagetter again. Only for filtering, this is a problem, and that's bad if you ask me, but I get that's why they created this specifically, right? Post data, and it should be the title of the post. Publish date, update, excerpt, comment, careers, content without. Do I miss something? Or do we have something different for dynamic? Oh, here we have dynamic title. Should that one be used? Let's remove this real quick. Dynamic title. And it's the title of this one. So this should be it. Then we can add the style of careers in here as well. Career title. Oh, we already set a class for this one. We can remove any borders. Then we can add career image and update it. That should be fine for the career title. The margin padding are now set to 0. That should be fine. I also only want to use this on these kinds of blocks like header blocks, but I don't want to. Save it again. And let's see what happens. So here we have our marketing, web strategist, Italy, marketing, web creator. Now it's all fine. And it gets the proper data. And now the last two just need to change. So I guess add after. We'll be adding a metagetter, because that will get the information we need, and the information in this case is a taxonomy value of careers the working week. So we add taxonomy terms, taxonomy, we want careers working week from post type careers. And in here we can add label, at least that's what I hoped. Seems that this is a local kind of thing. Database updated. There we have label. And then we can duplicate this one. And instead of the hours, we select the salary. And then I would like to add a prepend. So how will I do that? spacing, text clamping, size. Nope, not what I'm looking for. See, this is, by the way, the easy way that you are using classes. Because now we have set already how it should look for a label. And now you can just apply the class and suddenly all of your things are looking the same. So that's really nice. Let's remove this one and remove this one because that one won't update. And for this one, I want to add something afterwards, but... Oh, nice. You can make changes to the how the data is formatted. Number format. Plain. Plain is good enough. Should empty file. Here we have prefixes, but this one is a postfix because we want to fill in hours. And this one should be a prefix. Now, I don't know how to type in the euro sign, so I usually Google it. Hi there, one viewer. How are you doing? This fine evening, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. Let's add a prefix label. If you'd like to interact, leave a message in the chat. And if you don't like to interact, it's fine. I get it. But you don't have to be shy. Let's see. And if we change the filters, well, at least the values are properly get. Now they get the proper values. Only thing is that it looks awful when you use the filter, so... And does this filter work? It doesn't. There's a lot of spacing here as well. And I don't want this item actually to be... Let's change it. I don't want the specific item to be... Hey brother, how are you doing? Nice of you to join. It's pretty quiet today in the dead chat. Usually there are 2 or 3 other people as well, but tonight there isn't. We've been working at adding filters for our listings, for the job listings. And as you can see here. And there are 2 streams. We have already covered some of the basics, like adding custom post types. So those are specific for careers, that you can manage your careers, and that's not in other places. And you can add some kind of filters to it. And now we are making the filters work. As you can see, the styling is awful. And wait until you see this when I change the filter. This is very, very ugly. And I don't know why this happens. So, but yeah. I need to not worry about it, because if I do, I will get in the rabbit hole of fixing this, because it's not the thing that we should be focusing on in this stream. At least for today, we need to get the filters in. So now we have... Yeah, it's horrible, right? So now we have position, we have the place, and now we have to set hours, but the position doesn't work right now. If we type in marketing, nothing shows up. So we need to either think of a different way of filtering it or showing the right one. Let's have a look. Very good one. Put it on the backlog. Yes. It's for another stream, not for today. I like going into rabbit holes, but damn, will it be difficult. And perhaps if we just put it in a select, and then we use the careers. company. We can select careers in here. So it should be post then, I guess. And then we select careers. But I don't think a drop down is the best way of searching. It should be actually a smart filter, but we don't have that in these smart filters, I guess, right? Let's look. By the way, brother, what I usually do during the live streams is just chill and have a look at all the things that we are using to try to recreate in this case this design that I'm working on for somebody you know, by the way. I will send the name via text message. You know him very well as well. But this is the design we're trying to recreate. And here we have the filters in there. And now I want to see if there's a solution. And what we do during these is finding out if things work. And if I'm finished with recreating the designs, I will be creating a small video of everything that I've learned and how I set this up. So people that are not interested in this lengthy kind of process can also see it at their pace. So we have now 3 streams of 3 hours, 3 hours total, I mean. So there's 1 hour per stream. And not everybody likes that. Usually I have about 100 views-ish. So, you know. Let's have a look. You can search. So it should work. Then why doesn't it? Why doesn't it work? I think that one needs to work, right? So instead of by a custom field, we use the default search. Let's see what happens. So it's just chilling and seeing me fail or succeed in something sometimes as well. Ah, there it is. Nice. Yeah, some people do like that. Does a noisy thing sometimes, by the way. Maybe I have my sound a little bit too hard. Is this still too loud? Please let me know. It's still the case with the weird microphone kind of thing. Live filter. But yeah, we now added this filter, so that's nice. We also filter on buzzing. Yes. And if we add our very famous brackets company. Yes, it will also find the brackets company, so you can search anything you would like to. And it's a little bit a shame, because I would like to only search for some kind of other things. This one, it doesn't work. Like the vibes, nice. No, it goes correctly short sometimes. I've added a... what's it called? Maybe it's my vocaster settings. Let me do this. Perhaps it's fine now. Let's find out, right? I just bought an interface, an audio interface. I usually do it on the USB mic, but changed it up. And thank you for the compliment, like device. Like a buzzing sound. That's weird. What I can do is quickly switch through to use my mic itself. If it's still like that, please let me know. Then I will switch my mic. And thank you for pointing it out, by the way. So we have our search. And let's get going for the next one. Because this one is now working. And the last one, okay, I'll let you know. Thank you. Is ours. So we can now... I would like to check out the range filter, where we have I don't know our maximum value. I don't know our minimum value. So we should get from the meta. And perhaps 1 steps maybe by 10 or 5. Let's do steps by 5. Wouldn't work for 32 hours though, but that should be fine. Maybe this should be a select field. I think that's better. And let's add in the working week. Careers working week. And then we'll add a label of hours. And here we add careers, hours, and update. And if we look into the careers page, we need to add it, of course. So we'll add a select. Select is just the easy way to filter out your content if you would like to. So I want this to be the first one, then location, then hours. And then we need to save this, of course. Reload the page. There, this design looks more nice than the one we have, so might take a look in how to style it differently. So we add the careers hours in the listing grid, and when the values change, we want to load it again. I don't want the apply button. Should just do it instantly. Every minute is half a second, so then I will switch, because I think audio is very very crucial in this way. So there we are again. I will check it out. Thanks, brother. Now set it, and now I have to reset my levels, I guess, a little bit. So this should be fine, maybe a little bit lower. This should be fine. Thank you for pointing it out again. And I think I will return the device then, because I don't have it long yet. Let's see. Now I would like to see if our last filter is working now. You're back. That's how fast we can go, right? Plug in, plug out. And if it still happens, please let me know. Let's see. Select 32. And there we have it. And I want to have 32 hours in Italy, and is buzzing pixels. Nope, it doesn't have it. So, but now we do have it. So our filters are working, and we're just in 30 minutes we've done it, so that's nice. Now we can look into the styling a little bit, because I don't like how it looks right now. Let's save it a little. And let's location. Do we have labels for them? It doesn't say anything about labels. And here it says search. So we can make it a little bit more user-friendly. Hours. Gotcha. Thanks. Nice of you to join, by the way. So this should be it. And then we go to all filters. Let's change the other twos as well. If you here we can set in job title, I think that's a better name than job name, right? Title, maybe. And careers position, because that's the filter we're using. That's very kind of you, thanks. That you're just popping by to say hi. Let's save this. Every Tuesday, 8:15, I'm live. So any other time you would like to join, I love it. So this looks worse still, but at least we get these kind of things in. Now, what I saw is that JetEngine also gives some kind of list items. Let's see. We have careers, and if we use the JetEngine listings, doesn't work. So we're now using the Greenshift one, the ones that I would love to have. But I don't know. It's different. Dynamic search box. Could also be interesting to use. Let's see, we have... Let's also change the image a little bit. I want to have it have a border for it. Why is it not showing? Even when we add larger one, it doesn't show. Let's try to fix the issue, the first issue first. So we have a Rocco locked JetEngine way of doing things. Quite possibly we have a flexible container. We can add that in, and here we can add stuff in. So let's add this one in there, and it should be full width, no background and no other stuff. I want it to be horizontal, and I would like to add another flexible container. This would be very bad if it works, if we put everything in there and it works then. Let's see. Then we have our flexible container. Put it in there, and if everything should be to the top. And here on the inside we will add another flexible container. Now also wondering if it works with the WordPress group. So let's try it out, right? But after we have stack. No, it should not be stack, it should be row. So let's like both of them, put them in. And there we go. I expect them to show up in here, so that should be fine. We have a row in there. I don't want a row in there. Keep it as clean as possible. Update. And let's see what happens. Will it change? It already does change. At least it looks better. But it's still not good enough. So that's a shame. So it does work with JetEngine. JetEngine works with Greenshift, only the containers are not, I don't know why, but are not showing up properly. So let's duplicate this one again. Put it in here. And copy those. It's getting there, yeah. So we do. Oh, suddenly my browser starts to crash. Nice. But at least we know how to use these filters, and that's nice. As you can see, you can create all kinds of designs for it. which I really love. But then it needs to work. Perfect for dynamic plugins. It also works with bricks. It's still stuck somewhere. Let's remove that one real quick and open it up again. And let's edit this one. And here we are again. So if we add a dynamic image here and we just duplicate this one for fun and update. And let's see if we refresh this page, how will it look? Italy. And for this one, yeah, it doesn't look great at all. Refresh the page again. Scroll downwards a little bit. This is how I would like it to look, and this is how it looks with the filter. So what is happening? Mic is better. That's good to know. So I will be sending back the XLR kind of thingy. That's a shame though. I hope that it will sound better with the XLR connection, but it's fine. Let's see. What else can we change in here? So the content direction is good. I want a full width. I don't want it to be a fixed value. The height should be auto, so this should be fine. Yeah, maybe you can fix the XLR. They are fiddly. They are fiddly, then I don't want to work with it, to be honest. Why is this so different? I hate when this happens. Let's see, if we add a row and if we just use the Gutenberg blocks instead of any other kind of things. In the row we add afterwards, we add a stack. In the stack, these things will be in there. Audio interface might be bugged. Yeah, that's true. And if that's the case, then why would I use the audio interface instead of USB cable that's outputting the same kind of sound? And I can still send it back, so it will save me money as well. I see that there's another person that has joined. Welcome this fine evening. Thank you for joining. We're having issues with the smart filters. It's crashing our design, which I hate. So we're trying to fix it right now. Let's remove this one and update. The audio interfaces were busted the first time. Nice. Which one did they have? I have now a Focaster 2. That's what it's called. It's from Focusrite. And it was in a discount on thumbin.de. And I was thinking, why not give it a try? Perhaps it will be fun to use. This is just a horrible experience. So when you select a filter, this just changes. And the other one as well. And I deselect them. This is just a horrible, very horrible experience. I don't know if I am going to continue using this next week. Because if the filters like this wouldn't work, and I don't want to take time to debug this. Here we have row stack, a row and a stack. Now we can make this spacing quite smaller, quite possibly. Block spacing should be 1. There should be also not that much block spacing for the other items. Maybe 2. The image should be full width. So we can set 100%. Not sure what kind of mic they have. I forgot. It's fine. It's fine. Are you liking the stream, by the way? I like your... if you have some points or tips to give me, please give it to me. I always like to grow and learn. So if you have any, brother, then let me know. Let me know, brother. If you have some tips and trips for... tips and tricks for me. Let's see. We want this to be overflow hidden, and it's inside the padding. Yeah, good vibes. That's nice. You can. This is, by the way, free music that you can use during streaming. It's from Creator Mix, and if you search that on YouTube Music or YouTube itself, you get a nice playlist of music you can use during your stream. You only have to say that the music was made by Creator Mix inside of your description, and you're good to go. Oh, itchy nose. Let's update this again. Like the music, nice. Now you know where to get it. And this is also very nice music for the evenings. It's a little chill, not too harsh or whatsoever. Oh, my nose is itchy. I really dislike the experience of this. How this is now working, or not working actually. This is not right. This will be on the to-do list to figure out, or just send to JetEngine through ProcoBlock. At minute 52, we've tried everything to set a filter, and you see that the design just changes. And this is not what I like to use. Using their filters, and it's a listing. And we've tried out the row from WordPress Core. We've tried to use the ones from JetEngine, and we've tried to use the ones from Greenshift. And none of them give the great layout we would like to have. It's really weird that it changes, I agree. And I guess if we look into the code, we can see that there's a loss of settings because we have a flex and a flex wrap, but where's the other ones? Do we set it here? No, this is just a list. I also don't like that this item is added. And here we have also, I guess, a missing kind of thing, right? So here we have the element, but this is the one. Flex, no wrap. Why is it set to no wrap? And why isn't there a flex direction? And there are different settings for those. So here we have less CSS that is added. Flex grow and shrink is set to 0. We didn't set it to 0. I like that you're thinking flex in wrap, maybe they're conflicting with each other. The strange thing what's happening is that extra CSS is added and we didn't ask for it. So if we can look at the default one that we have right now. So this is the default one, right? Let's quickly capture it. And in here, I'm already seeing that there should be like a flex direction. So if we go to styles and we add flex direction, it should be row. And that should be the default one. Now if we filter, and when it gets our information, you'll notice in the what's it called, the computed styles, at least that's what I noticed just, you'll see that nothing changes. What? But then still the flex direction is missing, if I'm correct. So if we add the flex direction again to column, no, row, columns too. And it's not added as well. Oh, here it is, column row. And the flex no wrap is removed. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening. Oh, cancel. But yeah, we are here just to add those filters, and those filters are in. So that's a good thing. Now we've been looking at doing these things again, and they are not looking good. So when you filter something, it's just too bad it doesn't work. But the filters are working, so that's nice. Yeah, you're welcome to. I like to show you. That's why I do these live streams, to show what's happening behind the scenes as well. I really dislike that the filters are not working. They are working, but they are not showing the listings quite nicely. And I think that is not as intended. That's at least what I assume to be. And we can try to do another thing. Just add a section. And inside of the section, have the row. But then would it make sense? But let's just humor ourselves and see what happens. Do we need to wrap it in wrap while it's in wrap? No, it doesn't matter. All right. And I think I will wrap up this live stream. Thank you for joining, little brother. And yeah, I will contact TrocoBlock to ask what's actually happening in here. Maybe also do a little bit research on the documents. But the filter itself is working as expected, so that's nice. Only the changing of layout and listings is a little bit weird. So we'll be looking into that off stream. And for next week, I have planned to look into this page. So this is our main page. We'll be adding the same filters and also maybe the view all kind of thing. Let's show my screen. So we'll be adding this section over here, and the post information will also be changing a little bit, that you have your position in there, your salary, your education that you need, location, and the rest of the contents as well. So that's what we'll be doing next week. Thank you all for watching, and if you're tuning in later, I like that you would like, if you would like to leave a comment, then I can react to it next time. And I'll see you all on the next live stream. Keep designing. Bye bye.